say no more.
Let's talk about your image change, because when we were younger, you used to wear the baggy clothes. But everybody changed the clothes. But another thing that you did was you had the long braids.
Yeah.
So like literally, you wouldn't even be able to notice.
You had that like way back then.
Yeah, he had long braids,
long way down to my back, like all the way down. I had braids. I used to get
like before rap. This before rap.
Like 13, 14.
Oh, okay.
You was rapping.
I mean, I was rapping.
You was rapping, but
I wasn't like out here.
You wasn't.
I didn't have a
face.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's just part of the culture, bro. All the other Cambodians got braids. You just grow up and you just like that's what you like too. Like I looked up to Lil Bow Wow. You know what I mean? I'm like,
and if anybody say they didn't our age, you a fucking liar.
You lying,
nigga. You like Lil Bow Wow?
What's your image?
Switch the image. Man, I think it was just wanting to do something different. Just to be on some real shit. It's just trying to do something different with the fashion. Lil Wayne started rocking smaller clothes, and I was influenced like a motherfucker by Lil Wayne, and the whole industry started rocking smaller clothes, and that's just how it was. I just love rap, and everybody else around me started switching. I think I started doing a little bit before everybody else. No, I'm playing. No, I don't know. It was just wanting to switch, just being inspired by what I was seeing on TV and just looking for something more comfortable. If tall tees was still in this shit, I'd still be rocking it, bro. I think not that I was like a follower or nothing like that, but I've always was kind of trendy, like as far as what I could afford and shit growing up. Yeah, man. So
I'm gonna switch it up real quick. How you feel? I asked every artist that's been on here about this question. How you feel about like the relationship between the locals and the promoters here? I know you might be on the winning end. I know I done had people.
Yeah, I think it's different.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just want.
No,
it ain't no shade. It's no shade. It's no shade. It's just what it is.
I was
what
there,
it is.
bro. I was there, and
because you put in the work. You saying right? Like you kind of been there.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. It's been so long where it's different now. Because now it's like
How long you been rapping for?
Man, realistically, since. What, like on the internet and doing all this?
Well, since what was the moment what was the age where you was like, yo, fuck it.
Like third
I'm
grade.
rapping.
Third grade? Like,
yeah, I was born rapping.
Like fifth grade.
Let's take a shot to that. You want to take a little shot to that? Goddamn, that's a born dedication right there.
I wasn't good. That's the thing. Like,
and that's no shine, and that's no diss to nobody that started rapping later in life.
Yeah, no.
That's no diss at all. That's no diss at all.
Yeah, I started off really weak. I think it was just like I love that shit so much because my brother was doing it. Everybody growing up around me rapping, and I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to be that guy, that rapper. You know what I mean? And I was decent, starting off, but I think and then I started taking it more serious, like 13 years old, 14 years old. As far as like putting my shit on MySpace and things like that, and I was still finding myself. I was still rapping about shit that I wasn't living. I used to rap about just dumb shit, shooting and shit. I don't talk about none of that like that. I had to just figure myself out, and I think I was just doing it at the same time in front of the internet. You know what I mean? Like, I got some shit on YouTube, MySpace already, but that's not what I want to be doing. Let me delete it. Right. And I deleted my shit and restarted like at least 5 times in my career or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I got another fun story for him. Tell him about.
I speak good English. What we was with?
Tell him about MySpace and Drake.
Oh yeah. Something that I pat myself on the back for that I've been able to do is I come across talent like right before they blow up, bro. And I've done this with like 5, 6 different artists in my life. So you talking about Drake when I hit him up for a verse? Yeah. So yeah, I came across this shit on MySpace.
On MySpace?
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, this shit is dope. I'm like, this is dope as hell. And I think it was right before he started dropping this shit with Wayne, like the brand new and shit and all that. Like right before it, I hit him up. I hit his email that was on in MySpace. I hit up the email and I'm like, how much for a verse? He said 3,000. And at the time I had like a manager and shit. And he also had connects because I think at that time I had a verse with Lil Twist, but it was Lil Twist was under.
He was hot then. He was hot then.
Yeah,
no facts.
Yeah. And we had like an option for Nicki Minaj or Drake, but they was so fresh and so new, and we just didn't go with it because we just didn't know. You know what I mean? I didn't go with the Drake one, and the Nicki Minaj one was just something he had offered from they manager or some shit like that. But I had the email from Drake and I just never pulled through with it. Is that what you talking about?
Yeah.
But so you know what I mean? I found it a couple years ago too because I was like, man, I know I did this shit. I searched it up and I found it. I'm like, damn. Yes. But a couple other heads that I've done this with, I promise you, man, I swear to God, Justin Bieber, before he blew up, he was on YouTube. He was a little kid, little boy playing the guitar. He's just doing little bar shows. I'm like, this kid. And y'all can.
So you was on YouTube? You already had a YouTube channel by then?
I was like, this was like 16 by this time.
So like,
but he's like 13,
that's the Soulja
12.
Boy era.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on. So let's be honest. So
but then I didn't know what I was working with. I wasn't as good with.
Were you the first
anything,
dude though around that you knew that was doing YouTube?
Bro,
shit
I was
here?
like, man, who got a Facebook? I used to sit there like, man, nobody got a Facebook. Like, damn. Like, nobody got a MySpace. Like,
Cashinova, the Soulja Boy of motherfucking Minnesota?
He was a talent scout.
I think the nigga might be. Bro, I think he might be, bro.
But
that's
again, man,
crazy.
I wish I would have used it better. And I ain't gonna lie, there's people using it better at the time. I ain't gonna lie, like Rocky Diamonds and shit, they was flourishing. I ain't gonna hate, you know what I mean? Like I was looking up to them, like, damn, they really know how to use this shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So all of that shit, I was always inspired by the city, inspired by the industry and shit like that. But yeah, I was on there. I found Justin Bieber on YouTube, and his shit, quote me, man, this shit was like Kid Raul. That was his original YouTube. And I wrote to him, and then like a couple months later, he has videos with Justin Timberlake, with Usher, and they both trying to sign him and shit, and all this shit, and he blows up. Again with Post Malone, bro. I came across Post. Man, if I don't got the messages, he's still following me on Twitter, man. Do the research. He follow me. Not that matters. That shit. No.
I mean, it holds weight though on the story you tell me.
Yeah, I came across his footage because he was performing in South by Southwest, so I hit him up like, hey, let's do something. He hit me back like, what you trying to do? Literally, like, blew up like a couple weeks after. Like, boom, crazy. He don't reply back and nothing no more. It's all love to him though. Still a big fan. But I've always, I ain't gonna lie, and that was just a couple of the people who I've been able to be like, man, I think they're so talented. Lil Dicky, I swear to God on my mom, bro, like Lil Dicky is this white, like, he's like a comedian rapper or whatever.
Yeah, Lil Dicky's popping.
Yeah. So
I'm like, yeah.
He used to do crazy, just YouTube.
Rapper, comedian. Dude.
Yeah, he used to do videos on his own, super independent. And I was trying to show people, nobody cared. And then he blew up like crazy. This was like 2 years later. Is when he blew up like crazy.
Who you been talking to?
I'm just mumbling.
Who you been talking to recently, man? God damn it, because it sounds like you the Quincy Jones, nigga. Because like, who's about to
this
blow
ain't
next?
nothing. It's really nothing. There's people out here doing like crazier moves, man. Like,
if you had to pick, you know what I mean, as far as like mainstream industry, who would you want to work with? If you could like literally like right now,
Stunner for Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Or Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch, Stunner for Vegas.
Yeah, or motherfucking Drake. Come on now, like J. Cole.
Drake, yeah, you would have known with Drake. What's more your type of flavor in rap? You like.
I like Travis Scott, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Roddy Ricch. You know, I do a little Nipsey. Meek Mill. Meek Mill's album was super crazy. I see you just listened to that. Bro, that shit was.
He put me on.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Pops. Shout out to Pops. No, my dad from Philly. My dad a Philly boy. Shout out to Pops.
Man.
Shout out to Pops.
I thought that album.
That nigga never fucked with Meek Mill. Never.
That album was so solid. That's the
thing.
He
heard that shit. He said, "Bro, this shit." Because that album was different from what he was talking about previously. Keep it a buck.
That respect.
It was growth.
In my top
it was growth.
10
It's growth.
Man, that shit's so crazy.
All time.
Yeah.
That shit is so crazy.
That shit's different.
So many quotable lines throughout the whole album.
Who you think had the best album then?
Before
go ahead, my bad.
Young Thug 2 was one of my biggest inspirations. So.
I like some of Thug shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was thrown off by Thug by like, the same reason everybody was thrown off by Thug.
The Instagram posts?
Just what he says. Just how the nigga talk. The nigga talk real sassy. Like, niggas don't be feeling that shit. Niggas don't be feeling that sassy talk. Nigga, who you talking to? Like, nah.
I think I fuck with him because the melodies and
his melodies and his way he harmonizes. It's like, that's what I told niggas. He is like Lil Wayne. It's different, but he ain't like Lil Wayne. But y'all get it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Lil Wayne, that's definitely inspiration. Anybody who's just dope, man. For real.
But I was gonna say, as far as like, cause like you named it. We was talking about Cole. You name Kendrick too.
Why you? Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
How you feel about the last like we all know Cardi B won. We know why she won. We ain't talk about that. But who do you think had the hardest, you know, and shout out to Cardi B and women. I ain't making it seem like it's no shit like that, but
no, shout out Cardi. She definitely.
It wasn't no Lauryn Hill. That's all I'm
Shout
saying.
out Cardi.
I gotta say that. They try to say it's so more than Lauryn Hill. They want no Lauryn Hill album.
Hey, if that marriage don't work out, Cardi.
Hey, be serious. Still. I don't know, bro. She just got indicted today. Let's stop talking about her now. That's foul.
Okay, let's change the
Facts.
subject.
She got indicted. The shit in the strip club.
Oh, it makes sense though.
She trying to be a fake gangster.
Yeah,
She trying to be a fake gangster. Like she tried to what she do had somebody
She was
beat
Bill
up.
Cosby and
What was she indicted for?
Nah,
She
bro.
Bill Cosby
I don't think it was for that. I think it was for the shit that happened in the strip club with the chicks fighting.
Oh, I don't know.
When
about
she
that.
had like some other chicks pay some chicks to whoop some chick. Yeah, she trying to be she basically is on some Adrian Broner shit. Like y'all rich, but y'all still want to be bozos.
Yeah.
I give Dirk and them niggas a pass because them niggas is from Chicago. They have a different. Them niggas are different. I kind of can. I kind of can, bro. I kind of can. And no, the shit's stupid at the end of the day, but I give them a little bit more leeway. Like you ain't taking that shit out them niggas, bro. It's impossible.
I was surprised Dirk did it, but
I was surprised too.
Bro,
I'm more surprised how the niggas out. The niggas out.
Oh yeah.
Bro, they got out yesterday. I'm still trying to understand because the facts are this. The facts
Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was.
I don't understand what the fuck
You
is
got
going
blonde
on.
hair though.
But a lot of people with ATL got blonde hair.
That is true. It could have
lot,
been a girl
a lot
doing
of
that shit. Like you know,
It could have
what I
been
mean?
anybody.
It could have been the girl from Far Cry New Dawn.
Bro, I just
One of the twins.
I ain't even saying elaborate on it, bro. This is
Yeah, I don't even want to, man. But no, as far as that, but I was talking about as far as the hip hop albums, as far as like who would it? But I'm not calling Cardi B because she don't count. But who was it? It was
talking about the Grammys.
yeah, the Grammys. Yeah, who was it? It was J Rock, Nip. Was it Cole? Was Cole in there?
I'm sure it was Hoven.
I
Let's
don't
look
think.
it up.
I think Hov was in there. I don't know if I'm talking about the Grammys or if I'm talking about the nigga awards. You know what I mean? The nigga awards where all niggas think is the best album. Like all niggas, like it might have been on the Grammys though. Like let's be honest. I don't know if Hov shit was on it because that shit came out like in 2017, I think.
Oh.
That's the first time I ever actually downloaded Tidal. But did you listen to J Rock's album?
Not the whole thing.
Not
I
the whole
listened to
thing?
a couple, and then the shit that I did. I mean, I might have.
How about Pusha T album?
No, a little bit. I skimmed through it.
That's fucked up,
My
Pusha T. He don't fuck with you. He got 6 songs on his album. My man. No, it's all good. It's all good.
Hey, we got so many people in the local Minnesota scene that it's hard to get to the
That's
industry.
true. That's true.
Because we be so busy working with people here.
There was
people
definitely there was albums I listened to, but
as far as industry, who do you think had the best album? Industry.
Meek was up there.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I agree.
Man, we can't forget like Cole did a good job with like KOD and shit. That was
just it. I counted. Yup.
I'm talking about 2018.
18. Yup.
Drake dropped motherfucking Scorpion. That was cool. It's, a Drake project is always good for the soul.
I think Pusha T damaged that a lot.
Alright, no, I ain't just saying this.
Okay, Pusha T can rap, and this man, I'm just gonna say, Pusha T can rap. He's very talented.
He's not Drake.
He's just not a fan. I just think I just wasn't just not a fan of him.
That's real.
I'm the same way. I'm not.
That's all it was. I know he can
What
rap.
is it?
Man.
What is it? Is it like he's just? Is it the bars? Is it boring? Is
So
you tired of the drug talk? What is it?
I think it's the way he puts the bars together.
Yeah.
It just doesn't catch my attention. The flow.
The flow at all.
Doesn't catch my attention.
Sometimes it's the words even. Just it's maybe it's not for me at the end of the day. Maybe it's for somebody else that could really enjoy it.
Yeah, he got a lot of
I
fans,
tried to. Yeah, he got like okay, the single, the one the Drake diss was hard.
Right.
That was hard. I just think I wasn't just a fan of the album. It just could have just been my taste and shit like that.
Saynomo.